Hi, my name's Eddie and I'll be talking about the history of Yahoo. Yahoo was founded in early 1994 at Stanford University by graduate students Jerry Yang and David Filo. They initially called it Jerry and David's Guide to the World Wide Web. Unlike other guide style websites at the time, which were searchable index style, Yahoo used a directory style organized in a hierarchy. By early April 1994, Yang and Filo switched the name to Yahoo, which is a backronym for Yet Another Hierarchical Officious Oracle. As Yahoo grew in popularity, Yang and Filo realized their creation had serious business potential, and in early 1995, Yahoo was incorporated. Not long after becoming incorporated, Yahoo got 2 rounds of venture capital financing from Sequoia Capital to expand operations. In early 1996, Yahoo went public and offered its IPO, raising over $33 million from 2.6 million shares for the opening price of $13 each. Yahoo is often simply called Yahoo without the explanation point, but the proper term has the explanation point at the end, as Yang and Filo had to use it to secure the trademark, as the term Yahoo had previously been trademarked by a few companies for other products. Yahoo became an instant success from nearly day one. By the year 2000, Yahoo was already growing at a very rapid pace, so the company started to acquire and add more services to its already popular web portal. Early acquisitions of 411, ClassicGames.com, eGroups, and GeoCities led to new services such as Yahoo Mail, Yahoo Groups, and Yahoo Games. New services such as Yahoo Instant Messenger were launched as well, often when requiring companies. Yahoo would change the term of service to dismay of existing users. The dot-com bubble burst, leaving Yahoo among the few surviving companies, but they did not escape without damage. After posting a high of over $115 per share during the boom, Yahoo stock hit an all-time low of $8.11. Numerous failed projects and bad acquisitions, along with increased competition from Google and others, saw Yahoo come to the point of nearly being acquired by Microsoft in 2008. Yahoo, after numerous leadership changes and reorganizations, has rebounded to be a very profitable company. New acquisitions of Tumblr, Flickr, Rockmelt, and newly developed services such as Yahoo Videos have seen Yahoo stock rise back up into the $40 range, while providing profit margins that rank amongst the highest in the world for Fortune 500 companies. Over 200 million unique visitors each month use Yahoo websites and services, which ranks second to Google in the world. Yahoo is headquartered in Sunnyvale, California, with offices in 25 countries, territories, and provinces, with more than 12,000 employees around the world.
Alright, my topic is DNT, which stands for Do Not Track. It is a browser setting that sends a message to websites and advertising networks requesting that they don't track the user. Currently, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft's Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, and Apple's Safari all provide Do Not Track settings to allow anonymity when online. Yahoo's search engine allowed DNT until May of 2014. It no longer honors Do Not Track requests made by a user's browser. Although, according to allaboutdnt.com, there is no universally agreed upon standard for what a company should do when it detects a DNT signal. An international working group of policy advocates, technical experts, and companies is attempting to create a consensus interpretation. When DNT is enabled, third parties are asked to treat the user as a stranger and do not save any data. Third parties do not have to honor this request, and only a handful of companies actively do so. And from BayCloud, statistically, currently only 12.6% of users enable the features provided by their personal browsers. The United States is at similar usage levels as Western Europe and Australia, while the rest of the world rarely utilizes the optional feature at all.
Hello, I'm Stacy Carver, and I'm going to talk about the DNT policy of Yahoo, how they broke that news, and how customers took that news. In 2012, Yahoo became the first company to honor the Do Not Track. They let their consumers hit a button and they didn't get any ads that way, which is very nice. 2 years later, in April of 2014, they chose to no longer use the DNT option, and they broke the news to their consumers in a Tumblr blog called the Yahoo Privacy Blog. And I don't know about you, I know that the first thing I do every day is get up and look at a privacy blog for Google to see if they've changed anything overnight. So they said, as the first major tech company to implement Do Not Track, we've been at the heart of conversations on how to develop the most user-friendly standards. However, we have yet to see a single standard that works and users can manage their privacy on Yahoo while benefiting from a personalized web service. They encourage their users to go into their privacy and jump through a bunch of hoops and try and block all of these ads themselves. They didn't tell them how to do that, though. The problem with sending this out in a blog is that nobody read that blog. So when they suddenly realized that they were getting ads tailored to them, they went to the internet, and a couple of other blogs talked about the changes they'd made. Well, some people commented things like, Yahoo sucks, or could this really be a big surprise that they're going to, not guard our privacy? So they just got rid of it without letting people know. Now, in my opinion, they should have sent an email to all of their users saying that's a policy change in the privacy to let people at least know what was going on. They chose not to do that, which I found to be shady, a little unethical, and definitely not cool. So, that's it.
Hi class, my name is Shelby. I'm going to briefly talk about the pros and cons of the Yahoo situation where they did not offer Do Not Track within their web browsers. And looking into this, basically the only pro would be on the side of Yahoo. The only benefit was for Yahoo, in that by not offering the Do Not Track, they were able to basically view any site that their customer or user would visit, which in turn allowed them to offer advertisers a more personalized advertisement, meaning if you're a single man, you're not going to get advertisements for maternity clothing. So they're really the only ones that benefited from this whole situation. It basically brought them more advertising dollars. The cons of this situation are basically only going to impact the users and the customers. The users are going to have their information tracked. Yahoo's going to know every site they visit. If someone comes over and uses a friend's computer, visits a site that maybe a user wouldn't normally view, it's going to track that information, and that customer is going to start receiving advertising based upon their friend's usage of their computer and their web browser. This basically puts forth the idea that they can just ignore a privacy policy and completely disregard anything that a customer or a user would want, which is to remain private and have your information remain private. This basically tells you that this is a company that is just looking at their users as a dollar sign and not really caring about their needs or their wants.